championship rounds here. Coming up with our very next race, that's going to be race 1, our Bet 30, and there it is. The revs are up right now. The gate is down on our final of the second Motos. Supermini 2. Oh, whoa. Fist in the air. Wave it like you just don't care, son. Getting that Stacy whole shot award. Holy cow, and a great jump off that as well. Looked like just about 2 to 3 bike lengths as he made his way through, and that was the number 17 of Logan Mortberg.
What a good
celebration around that first turn, man, for sure. Yep. Mortberg having a pretty good ride in the first moto, number 17 bike.
Ended up 21st on that one. Yeah,
was having a pretty good ride.
Was having a pretty good one. That DeLand Motorsports backed ride out of Florida, out of Pearson, Florida. But this is the redemption right out here. Said, hey, Moto 1 started all right. Moto 1 did not end well. I'm going to make sure I do it from gate drop to checkered flag this time.
And Mikey, he just came through the red zone. He took that double going into Storyland. Both feet off the pegs. It looked like Bob Hanna at Unadilla back in the 80s, dude. That thing was clear out from under him. He jerked it back under control. And look at this. Now a big challenge as we work our way off of the wheel. Whoa, side by side.
Tiger Wood
as we come down into that tree, and it is Tiger Wood to make it stick right there. Back into sight, Mikey, up over the Kawasaki, jumps into the Polysport Beach turn.
And battling with the number 72 there, that's Gavin Betts. They're in the 2 spot that Tiger Wood was able to get around. So good battles up front. Look at that battle for second right now. Let's see if Tiger Wood's able to stretch it out and let the guys go to work behind him. Yeah, how many times have we said this young man's name? Liam Olaf should not surprise anybody at this point on Friday. That is the man who took the first place finish in Moto number 1. He's already found himself in the 2 spot. And on the move, Gavin Betts in the number 3 spot. Logan Mortberg back in 4th after pulling the whole shot. And Landon Gordon rounds out your top 5.
Well, Landon Gordon, we know he's going to get on the gas. We know he's always a contender. Jeremy Fapani, I believe. Did Fapani get 3rd in the first one? Is that what it says there? I believe Fapani.
Great question. He got 2nd.
2nd. Okay, I knew he was in it, so he's got a little bit of work to do. He's sitting in that number 6 spot right there. But all the usual suspects up in this one right now. Wood, Olaf, Betts, Mortberg, Gordon, Fapani, Canair, Jaden Series, Wyatt Bass in the number 9 spot, and Cade Johnson rounding out the top 10. But look at this. You got Will Campbell, Riley Buss, Busey, Nolan Riley, Nathan Abbott, Carson Milliken, all those guys outside the top 10, man. That tells you how stacked and how deep this class really is.
Yeah, this is a good one. I was, when we were getting the track prep prior to this one, was going down, running through the top 10, and it seemed like every name I was calling was a name that I thought I could see winning one. So Supermini 2, 13 to 16, absolutely stacked.
Things starting to heat up just a bit. Look at this. The battle continues to rage up front. Wood and Olaf battling out, working their way around the pond one more time. Going to complete lap number 2 this time around. And I have to tell you, we see some jockeying right back there. Look at that battle going on right now. And I'm going to believe that's Gordon and Mortberg.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got now it's a 4-way battle. So I believe it's going to be Betts, Mortberg, and Gordon in there. Maybe Fapani as well.
Wow, so Tiger Wood checks in. 2 laps completed for Tiger Wood. He turns a 155.336. Liam Olaf turns a 155.284 in the number 2 spot. Jeremy Fapani going to turn the fastest lap time so far, a 154.943 for the number 75 KTM. Landon Gordon in the number 4 spot. He's got a 156.3, and Gavin Betts back in the number 5 position. Logan Mortberg now outside of that top 5 in 6. William Caniger in the number 7 position with Jaden Searles in 8th place. 9th place is the number 21 Husqvarna of Wyatt Bass. And Will Campbell, the number 82 Gas, rounding out your top 10. Keep your eyes on Will Campbell. Got a sub 2-minute lap time. And right there with Wyatt Bass duking it out. The number 32 on screen, Liam Olaf. And Liam Olaf trying. Tiger Wood trying to stretch it out. There goes Fapani. There goes Landon Gordon. Just a little bit of separation early in this one. These guys feeling out this track after we had just had some track prep. I want to make sure, okay, now I'm starting to see some lines here in lap number 3. Now I'm going to be able to make some moves. There's a 72 on screen, Gavin Betts. And Gavin Betts got a battle brewing behind him. But Tiger Wood, the number 43, had a third place finish in Moto number 1. Would love nothing more than to escape this one with a first place. Go grab that gold for Moto 2, but boy, here comes third lap, Liam Olaf. Liam Olaf now slowly starting to get him squared up right here. Jeremy Fapani in the number 3 spot, the number 75 KTM, and oh, yeah, Rubbin's racing. Let's go. Couldn't tell that was just behind, just out of sight right there. Don't know if they were battling the track or rubbing tires, but getting real close. Liam Olaf letting Tiger Wood know he's there. Jeremy Fapani right there in it as well. Landon Gordon, you just saw him, that number 18 Kawasaki at the bottom of the screen. And here we go into the 10 Commandments. Tiger Wood has done a great job shutting the door on Liam Olaf so far. Both riders on the inside line. Just darn near carbon copies of each other these last few turns. Liam Olaf being patient, applying just enough pressure, maybe force Tiger Wood into a mistake. Tiger Wood says, not going to happen. I'm going to send this thing. We welcome Jason Wygant into the booth.
Yeah, Mikey Waynes.
What up?
Good job running those podiums. A little confusion in that last class I saw. What did the second place finisher said? If the checkered flag had come out when it was supposed to, I would have won. That'll be interesting. Yeah, we'll see.
I didn't touch it. That is for the AMA officials,
yeah,
not Mikey Waynes.
The officials will work on that one. Yeah, you're not wearing the referee shirt. Yep.
That's
Great
right.
battle, though, as you were calling here, between Tiger Wood and Olaf. So Wood, I believe, won a title here last year, so he's well established. And this story here of Olaf in only his second run at Loretta's, that he's been up front in every Super Mini Moto. You don't see that very often. And he is really in it. And it's still not over because look at third place. Fapani.
Yeah.
Closing the gap.
Fapani on the move, man. As a matter of fact, Fapani, that 1:54.583 is the fastest lap time so far. And Tiger Wood, after 4 laps, still out front. Olaf, as you guys saw, in the number 2 spot. Fapani, again, still all certainly not spread out by any means. Olaf just hanging back there, trying to see Tiger Wood. He's thinking, man, come on. I got to force this guy into a mistake. A little checkup from the neck up, something. But Tiger Wood has been poised, and every time Olaf's been there, Tiger Wood's been there to shut the door in his face.
Fapani might be the fastest of the group, back in third. Well, he was the previous lap. This time around, Tiger Wood gets into the 154s. So he was 2/10 quicker than both Olaf and Fapani. Olaf and Fapani both ran basically the same exact time, a 155.0 for both. But now I think it's swung back Olaf's direction. Look at that corner right there. And he's right on the rear wheel of Tiger Wood as we go into Storyland. Liam Olaf looking for the lead.
He is now. He's going to start really applying that pressure. He was hanging back. Hey, we're 4 laps into it. They just groomed this track, did a little bit of
Oh, no! Olaf loses the front, washes out, goes back to third. And the Landon Gordon here in the Kawasaki is right there. I didn't see Gordon. He was just out of the camera shot, but he was close enough to take advantage.
Wow, so what a change of events. So just when we thought Olaf was going to get up there and challenge Tiger Wood, seemed like he was ready, had him in the crosshairs, goes down. Tough break. Heads up play, though, right back on the machine. Lost time, obviously, but not a whole lot, and it's early. Well, about getting close to that halfway mark, but nonetheless, he's got time to click off a couple of good laps and get back up in there.
It is shocking how little time he lost. That's still him right there behind Fapani. So he lost 1 position, but he's still in contention for it. He could still even win this moto. Not bad for having a crash and being in such a fast pack. They pulled back away now from Gordon. Then Gavin Betts rounding out the top 5. Jaden Series, Wyatt Bass, Will Canaguire, Will Campbell, and Logan Mortberg. That's your top 10. Kate Johnson is just outside of that in 11th. Back to this group. Wood has opened it up. He's got 3 seconds on Fapani. Olaf is back. He wants second place. Imagine if he got it back in 1 lap from when he crashed.
Oh, my goodness. Get out of here.
He might do it.
I mean, impressive. We were saying it earlier. Liam, everybody's going to come away from this week at Loretta's knowing who that young man is.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't, you do now.
Yeah, you just want to make an impact. Now, the riders never see it that way. It's first or bust.
For sure.
He's going to be upset if he doesn't get the title, the Moto win, whatever it is. But and another mistake by Olaf. This time didn't get the drive out in those ruts in the right-hander after the 10 Commandments, and another mistake there in the left. So just like that, now he's drifted way back at Fapani.
It was funny. Talked to his granddad the other day, just off the podium, and I said, all right, Olaf or Olaf? He said, I say Olaf. I asked him on the podium, and Liam said Olaf.
What? Come on now.
And I said, well, he told me Olaf on the box. And he goes, yeah, he does that. I don't know why. He goes, I think he just doesn't want to correct you guys.
Oh, he wants to be
I'm with
friendly.
you. I think it's Olaf.
Well, his dad raced for a long time, and back then, Dad, and you know what? It probably was Grandpa back then, who was just Dad at the time.
Yeah. You're right.
I remember them saying it was Olaf back in the day. So
exactly.
Either Liam's trying to change things up, or he's just too polite.
But he's being politically correct for Mikey. He doesn't want to insult his elders.
Said, I don't want to upset
step on Mikey's toes, insult him, hurt his feelings. He's like, I don't want to embarrass this guy in front of these people.
You know what? The movie Frozen had not come out when his dad was racing, so Olaf was not a household name. So maybe he wanted to switch to what everybody knows.
Oh, shoot.
And, when we found out that Aaron Plessinger was actually Aaron Plessinger after calling his dad Plessinger for 30 years.
Absolutely.
And I said, wait, we've been saying your name wrong for 30 years? And he's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
he didn't seem to bother him.
Yeah.
Didn't bother him. He didn't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe he's Plessinger when it's woods racing.
But when you're that tough, you're that successful, and you're a legend like that, doesn't matter how you say it. Right?
Oh, his dad, Aaron's dad, we all know the personality of Aaron.
Oh, yes.
He's wide open. His dad, he's a fun guy, but he's totally different.
Yeah,
His dad is just like a tough piece of shoe leather.
Oh, you got that.
I one time went to him. His dad, Aaron's dad, Scott is just an unbelievable mud rider.
Yes.
Those Ohio guys are unbelievable mud riders. I came up to him one time like, hey, man, they told me at one point you were the best mud rider in the world. And he said, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Right.
Good for him.
Anything else you'd like to know about it?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Watching the 38, I think that is a lap rider, and Fapani's trying to get around him. I don't know. He's running too much of the pace here.
Wow. Yeah.
How is that possible? And is that Olaf is back again?
That's Fapani and Olaf? Is that who that is?
Olaf has caught Fapani for a second time. So he was ahead of Fapani. He crashed. He caught him and made two mistakes, lost ground, and is coming back. And at one point, Fapani was the fastest rider in this race. He has the best lap time. And Tiger Wood is just thrown down. He's pulled away from these two.
They had me totally full weege. I think that was a lapper.
Olaf again.
Oh.
So Olaf has gone down for a second time.
Man.
Landon Gordon this time is going to get around him. He had just held off Gordon with the first crash. See, this is what it is. If you're Liam Olaf, you're going to be so bummed, so disappointed. You had the speed to win.
Sure.
But he's done the job. He's established himself as a player.
Evan Ferry this morning just killing it. Goes down right here, flat front tire, out. That great, like lap number 2. Was killing it, had a great start, was in good position, but those things just happen. That's part of racing, but more importantly, that's part of the ranch.
Yeah. So if you're Olaf, you're just trying to show that you're a player, maybe get some more support, open some eyes. He's done that with this speed. But it might end up being a 4th place finish in the Moto. Tiger Wood, meanwhile, who's already established, so is Fapani. They've been here many years and have been up front for a long time. They're 1-2.
Man, Tiger Wood been pretty well flawless. He had some challenges early in this one from Olaf, but since then, setting his sights on a first place finish here and doing well. Tiger Wood in Moto number 1 was what? I think it was 3rd? Yeah, correct, 3rd. So looking at a 3-1.
And then where's Fapani in this?
Fapani he was your 2nd place finisher. There you go.
Yeah,
first place was Olaf.
So we got a 1-4.
Yeah.
A 2-2 and a 3-1.
Yeah. So we got a 5 and 2 4s right there.
So if you're Olaf, just getting Gordon, even getting into the 3rd, could be huge.
Right.
Yeah.
And wow, look at this. This thing only 5 minutes left. Here we are, 15 minutes in. This one's going by pretty quick, fellas.
Yeah, but
matter of fact, it was just kicking off. Weege walked in.
Hold on here, Megawatt.
What's that?
Fapani is making a dash here. Look at that leap. He has kicked it into another gear, and he is starting to close. And now Gordon is in it from third. Tiger Wood, they were this close earlier.
What?
Tiger Wood stretched it for about 4 laps, and now Fapani is beginning to close. Here's the gap.
Wow, what is going on here?
You know, we know Fapani he's got the fastest lap time. He ran that 154.5, and last time around 159. So he said, all right, I got to click it back up, find that 154 pace again, and I'm going to be right there with Tiger Wood.
I'm going to be right there with Fapani. If you're Gordon, what is going on? He's getting around, and is he going to make the pass here? Seals it off.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Landon Gordon has gone from 4th to 2nd in about 2 laps. Really just an overlap. And then throws the wheelie and over the braking bumps.
Add injury to insult right there. I'm just going to wheelie away.
But the only thing
after I
missing
make the pass
was the devil horns in the sky as he was ripping
no
that.
doubt. But wow, what an incredible line choice there. Was able to just keep the power, kept the momentum up. And then, as you said, we just took the line away. Jumped in front and took the line away.
So Landon Gordon, who was kind of just outside of striking distance, his entire moto in the last 2 laps has gone nuts. He gets around Olaf when he crashes. He just catches and passes Fapani, who he could not make up ground on for the first 15 minutes of the moto. And all of a sudden, in the 16th minute, he has found a whole nother gear.
Unreal. What it is, I'm telling you, Landon Gordon's listening to us on Racer TV. He said, you talked about the guy who finished first, second, third in Moto 1. I was the guy who finished 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Not happening. I'm going out and getting this thing on the box.
And in a ton of lap traffic, he and Fapani are trying to negotiate that. Can Landon Gordon now reel in the win and get it? There's Tiger Wood up over that anthill jump. We got to find Olaf in this mix. After he crashed, he's in 4th. I'm just not sure the gap. There's Fapani on the 75. Tiger Woods on the 43 up front. Easy to pick out Gordon because he's on the green machine right here, the number 18 Kawasaki. There is Fapani. Wow. I don't know what it is. It's actually not hot out there at all. It's not like these guys are getting tired and getting a second wind. This is probably the coolest temperatures you're ever going to get here at Loretta's.
Yeah, I noticed that in the 65 race as well. I said the same thing right toward the end of the race. I don't know if it's deep out there. I don't know if the traction's heavy. The bike's getting it. You know, you're working the bike.
Could be.
Using a little extra energy or something, but I thought that was odd as well.
They seem pretty tired.
I thought that was odd as well.
Did they seem tired? Oh,
yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
these are, I mean, it's got to be 70
even on your
degrees out
podium
right now.
Yeah.
They were gassed.
No doubt. Look at that. 9 laps in. An absolute dogfight for first right now.
Oh, you can see it. There's Tiger Wood, your leader on the 43, the gas, and there is Kawasaki right behind him. Landon Gordon. Is Gordon going to go from 4th to 1st in the final 5 minutes of this moto after just sitting in 4th the whole time? I mean, that's one thing if he had come from 12th and this was just his natural pace.
Right.
He was the same speed the entire way, and now he's suddenly way faster.
And look at the racecraft. We followed him to the last moment, but wasn't going to get locked in the same rut. At the last second, made a inside line choice. Doesn't want to follow, doesn't want to get caught up. Using racecraft beyond his years, I can tell you that. Right now, look at this. Going to keep the momentum up. Going to go the long way around, but not going to eat any roost right now and not going to get tangled up with Tiger Wood.
And just to throw in one more crazy into this moto, the best lap the previous time around, of course, it was Olaf, the 4th place rider. It's like you get in 4th, you get some magic turbo boost.
Oh, no doubt.
To bring you to the front of the pack. Oh, this is a good battle right now. All the way around the outside. Big power move coming from Gordon. Huge speed, but such a long way around. And they're side by side now, wheel to wheel. Wood looks over. Now he realizes it's Gordon putting the pressure on. Gordon on the inside. And Wood did not get that triple onto the beach, and Landon Gordon is going to take the lead.
Wood set up on the inside right now. Will he be able to close the line off? Gordon goes the long way around. Whoa, surrenders it right here.
Checkered flag, and Tiger Wood gets it back.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Gordon took the lead with 2 turns to go, and just before the last turn, Wood fights back and grabs the moto win.
Listen, that berm gave out right here in the sand turn.
Yep.
Wood recognized that. Wood went straight to the inside. When he saw that Kawasaki swap just a little bit, it was do or die. And I have to tell you, folks, if that was the only race you saw today, you got your money's worth.
Unreal.
Period.
4-rider battle. Shout out to Fapani 3rd and Olaf 4th. They rode awesome as well. I think Gordon actually was a little too nice there. He could have just, he was on the outside going to the last turn, but he had a wheel on him. He could have just dive bombed and tried to just block him and say, hey, I'm not letting you through. He chose a different rut. The rut blew out for him. It didn't blow out for Tiger Wood, and Wood repasses him in the last turn to take the win.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for things to be so polite there in the Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. He did the correct thing.
Yes.
Oh, you're in a rut, I'm in a rut.
Right.
But he could have just said, I'm going wherever you're going, and I'm blocking you. I'm not letting you get inside of me.
Oh, shoot. Well, I got to tell you, that's what
Yep.
we expect here in these Super Mini classes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the level. That's how tight this competition is. That's how closely matched these riders are. And again, that's why we do it 3 times down here. This is not the 2-moto format. Nobody gets lucky 3 times. And I have to tell you, now the stage is set for this third moto.
What a
Okay?
final
Are
moto
you
we're going to
kidding me?
have.
Yep.
What a final moto we're going to have.
Well, look at this, Weege. It's that time.
Is it?
It is that time. We are back to race number 1.
Championships.
We are about to start handing out hardware, bro. This
Championships are
is
gonna be
why
crowned.
we're here. Okay,
Wow.
Moto wins are fantastic. Medals are amazing. But championship trophies are the reason we are here. Race 1 coming up next, Vet 30 Plus.
So AMA national titles will be handed out in our next moto.
Absolutely. Brandon Haas taking the win in Moto number 1 and number 2 in our Vet 30 Plus. So he's sitting on a pair of pocket aces right now. Brock Peterson looks like he's sitting on a 3-2 with a score of 5. Fantastic finish for the Delta, Ohio rider. A 2-3 for Alex Waskob. He's sitting on a 5 as well. So, boy, this one's going to get chippy. Several guys within one position or so being champions in this class. Right now, those guys out on their sight lap, I believe. Yep, out on their sight lap. We're going to make our way down to Mikey Wayans. We already see the number 43 gas machine up there of Tiger Wood coming out of Cairo, Georgia.
Here he comes. Wow. That was the end of our second round of motos here, and what a finish it was. Tiger Wood making his way up onto the box. I'm going to hook him up with some hardware. Tiger Wood, throw that on the neck, man. Well earned in that one. Going first place out there, dude. Gnarly race. I mean, there were battles all over the place. And at the end, great defensive riding.
Yeah, man. All the guys are riding so good. Super fun battling with them. I almost battled with, gosh, nearly the top 10 in that moto. So, yeah, great race. The track was awesome. It was pretty flat. So it was like wide Clyde. I think I could go much faster than that out here.
Hey, you did it, man. That was an incredible ride. Congratulations on the first place finish, Tiger Wood, man. Who you want to thank?
Man, I'd like to thank Gas Scouts, Troll Designs, Monster, Dunlop, Lynx, FMF, Fatty Connection, 100%, Ethica, Pro Taper, Alpine Stars, and everybody else. Thank you very much.
Taking first place in an absolute heater, Tiger Wood. Good work, dude. All right, we're going to bring up our second place finisher, Landon Gordon, another young man who absolutely worked his tail off to get the job done. Tiger Wood making his way off the box and fist bumps all around. Landon Gordon, throw that on, man. Second place finish here for the Kawasaki ride, man. Incredible ride. Way to hang in there. You were chipping at this one. When it came down, we thought, is it going to be Gordon? It was crazy, man. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I just put a good push in at the end, and my lines were just good. Just figured out the track, really, and just putting down good laps. I just need to get a good start next time.
Trying to remember, I believe a fourth place in Moto 1. You come out here with a second place. How you feeling about the third Moto?
I'm feeling good. That moto definitely gave me some confidence, and we'll be pushing for the last moto.
Well, hey, man, enjoy this one for the moment at least. Congratulations to you. Who you want to thank?
I'd like to thank the Lord for keeping me safe, my whole family. Gary Shear from Grindstone, Brian Shear, Jacob Hayes, everybody that's been helping me out. Team Green Kawasaki, Monster, Pro Circuit, Dunlop, Alpine Star, 100%, Ethica, and everybody else that supports me, thank you.
There you go. Good work. Make some noise. Second place finisher, Landon Gordon. Good work. All right. Coming up next, our third place finisher, I believe Jeremy Fapani. We'll bring Jeremy Fapani up. Another great ride, wild finish for him. We're going to get the scoop from the man himself. Fapani grabbing the Monster Energy bottle, coming on up. All right, Fapani, come on up here, dude. Throw that on the neck. Finish in third place in what was honestly one of the wildest finishes we've had all week here, man. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, got off to a pretty good jump. Just got a little pinched off. Had to work a little bit in the first lap. I passed a few people. And then got into third. Then Liam ended up making a mistake. So that moved me up to second. And then Landon, he was riding a solid ride. So he ate me up coming out of a turn. Just had he had really good drive. Then I just tried to watch what he was doing because he was catching tigers well in that moto. So I was just trying to learn from him. But yeah, I just need to work on my drive coming out of the turns a little better outside foot peg pressure, and we should be good for the next motos.
Love that. Love it. You're out there with the notepad, the pencil, taking notes. That's how you learn, man. Good. Congratulations to you. Who would you like to thank?
I'd love to thank my mom, my dad, and my mechanic, Trevor, KTM Orange Brigade, 100%, Bell Helmets, Monster Energy, Monster Mike, Roger, and Dennis, and Caitlin and Adam from 7. You guys have been a huge help so far this year. FMF, and Alpine Star, VP Fuels, and everyone that's given me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
There you go. Your third place finisher, Jeremy Fapani.